Bonjour! I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but today I'm making gnocchi. So here's our ingredients. You need a large russet potato, washed please, about a cup and 2/3 of flour. Not sure, but it was 220 grams of flour. We're gonna put in a pinch of salt and pepper to taste and an egg. So c'est parti, let's go. Okay, first things first, we gotta peel the potato. Make sure you dig out any eyes. Okay, we've cleaned up our potato pretty well here. We're going to cut it into small pieces. It's a little bit safer if you cut it and then lay it down flat. You want your cubes about the same size so they'll cook it about the same time. So I'm just gonna make mine about that size. And then I'm going to steam these. So I have a steamer. If you do not, you can do it on a pot on the stove. It doesn't take that long till they get where you can pierce them with a fork, okay, or easily pierce them with a knife, and that's the texture you're looking for. So let's do that. This is the steamer that I have. It is nothing fancy. I've had it for several years. I'm pretty sure someone gave it to us for a gift, but you just put the water in here and then the vegetables go here in the basket, and we're gonna set it for 15 minutes and then we'll check our potatoes in 10 to see if they're cooked. Again, we just want them tender. Ooh, this is hard to do one-handed. I'm sure you can hear my dog. Guilty. 15 minutes in. We'll put the cover on here and we'll check it in 10. I forgot to say, make sure that you have them like kind of spread out, like so they cook faster. They will cook all piled up, but you get a lot more even cooking if it's spread out. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes and I can just pierce these with a fork. You can let them go a little bit longer, but you want to be able to mash them like mashed potatoes. Okay. You could boil these, but they'll take on more water and that'll change how much flour you need later. While I wait for those potatoes to cook, I have picked some herbs from the garden. I've got some purple basil, because that's what we have growing, some sweet basil, some parsley, okay, and I just wash them and I put them in the salad spinner to get them dried off so that, oh, and some oregano, so we can get them ready for the sauce later. Just give them a little spin. Okay, so I let these go a little bit longer and they're a little bit softer. That's what I want. Okay, that's ready. So I have my potato ricer. Okay, if you don't have one of these, it's okay. You can use what you got. If you have a food mill, if you just want to mash them with a potato masher, you can do that. But this makes them a little bit fluffier. So I'm going to move those into here and then so I got them in there, and then you just press. And they come out like that. So you can see like that. That's the texture they come out. Keep going. Sorry, I'm sure this isn't the best angle. We work with what we got, right? Again, this is like 400 grams of potato or one large russet. Okay, now we're gonna season this and put in our egg. So some salt. I'll have to put some black pepper in here. You can put as much or as little as you like. You can add other spices if you want to. This is the basics. And I almost forgot. Let's put in some nutmeg. If you don't have fresh nutmeg, you can use the shaker. Okay, again to taste. Your cuisine, you decide how you want it. That was messy. Alright, and we're just gonna stir that together. Okay, once you get your egg incorporated, we'll start adding our flour little by little. You want to use a potato that's not as prone to getting gummy, which is why we're using that russet potato. Keep going. We've almost got a dough here. Just mash it and fold it into itself like this. Okay, when you can form it into a ball like that, I'd say about ready. Keep working it. Eventually, you'll get in all of that flour. Got a little grip mat down here so it doesn't slip. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any more in there. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna clean this stuff up and then put flour on the bench, and we're going to form these. Okay, wait, an update. I was messing around, I dumped it in here, and I just kept mushing it like this, and it eventually all came together. So, you put all the flour in. You can see it's not sticky. It's not too floury on the outside. Now let's cut it into smaller pieces, and then we'll roll some of it out. If it starts to get sticky, I'm just folding in a little bit more flour. You can see I have a tray here ready to go that's covered with a mixture of flour and semolina flour. Now just make a snake, and we're going to chop it into smaller little pieces. The size here doesn't matter, but you do want them to be all about the same size so that they cook the same. So now that we've got them cut, let's put some ridges in them to hold that sauce. You just get a fork, set it on the back like this, and push it down with your thumb, and then roll it off. You're gonna need a little bit of flour on your hand, like that. Ta-da! You got gnocchi. Not that one. That was bad. Let's try that again. When you're done, just set it onto your floured baking sheet. Maybe you're feeling fancy because you found one of these gnocchi boards at Ross or Home Goods, and you can get your ridges on your gnocchi like this. You by no means need this, but this is what inspired me to make gnocchi. Y'all know I can't resist a bargain find for kitchen gadget, so here we are. Did I need this? No, I did not, but it was fun. Just use the fork. Save your $3. Okay, I guess that one did come off a little more perfect than the first ones on the fork. Continue with the rest of your dough. Wow, look at all this gnocchi we made. Now we gotta cook it. You could freeze it for later, but here it is in the boiling water. Drop them one at a time. They're ready when they float. Make sure to give it a stir, and when they're ready, you want to remove them, and you can add them into your sauce, as I'm going to do. Let me know in the comments if you want to know how to make the sauce. But just lift them out and drain them well. Bon appetit! If you guys decide to make this, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later. Au revoir.